Morning again, and welcome back for another week. It's currently coming up to 6 o'clock. We're just pulling out of our space now in Doncaster. We've got to run up towards, we've got to run to Leeds Yard this morning to get rid of this fridge that we've got on from doing last week's contract job. I wasn't allowed to film on Friday, so we just got to ditch this and pick up a skeleton trailer that we can get containers on again into Northern Containers at Leeds to pick up a empty 20-foot scrap box for doors to cab that's coming to Doncaster to load, and then we are down to London Gateway with that, it's saying at the moment. I'm feeling it this week, feeling a bit rough this morning, a bit sick, so we'll see how the day pans out. I'll just take it a bit steadier. That's why I started at 5:30. I was going to start at 6 o'clock, but I thought I'll start at 5:30, give us an extra 30 minutes to get this job covered, and we're not rushing about up at Leeds. And you know, someone's took sign down. How you manage that? Yeah, so it gives an extra 30 minutes up at Leeds to allow for queues and that, and I can go up and see office and that and get them to print my paperwork, and then we'll go from there and find out if it is actually going down to London Gateway or not. There we go, just coming down to Leeds Yard. I'm trying to anyway. The Royal Mail parking there, crap everywhere like usual. There we go, we're through. I think the other driver could have probably looked a bit better, but oh well, we're through. So we'll get in here, get this dropped, and hopefully pick up a decent trailer, but there's a yellow one there, I don't want that. Kiss my ass on that. Try and take this red one here. So obviously we might have it for a little while. And then we'll go from there. We'll get this box on, then back to Doncaster. I'm ready for a rest. I'm ready for my holiday. I know that. Struggling this morning. I can't even see who's in the office, but anyway, we'll go in and get this dropped and pick up a trailer, then go up and see him. And there we go, we've got our container on out of Northern Containers. That was alright. We've been into the yard, we've got our box, we've swapped trailers, we've got a container on, we've got it spun round the other way so the doors are facing towards the cab for a 20-foot container for them to load it that way at this scrap yard. And it's still overcast, dark, well, fairly dark and miserable. It's not a great day, the sun isn't shining at the minute, and like I say, this is down a gateway, so we might eventually find some sun, you never know. Be nice, but if we don't, we don't, as long as it don't warm up later on in the day when I want to park up and go to bed. We'll be alright at that, so I'll quickly get this container secured on and get the box number down for the office, and then catch up with you guys in a little bit over near Doncaster. So 1.3 mile away now. Had a good run over. I've come the 62 M18 to avoid that A1 traffic again. It's no fun sitting in it, so if we can avoid it, we might as well avoid it and keep the wheels going. It's a fairly easy site as this one here. I'm hoping there's not much of a queue and we can get in and out fairly quickly and start heading down towards London Gateway, because I want to stop at Colesworth on the way down, have my break there, because I need to buy a coffee cup because I left both of mine at home like a fool, so we're in a rush and I've no coffee cup for my coffee, which ain't good. It could be a very long week if I can't get a coffee cup, won't it? So we can't be having all that. we'll get into Colsterworth on the way down and buy one from there. I'll try and not buy a cheap one because the cheap ones are rubbish, they're crap. They'll keep your coffee warm for about 4 minutes longer than a normal cup would, and that's about it. It's no good for when you're doing 3-4 hour drives and that. You want a nice warm coffee most of the way there, so that's why I like the ones that I have. But when I've not got them, I've not got them, have I? So we can't use them. Turning right here. I have done this job before, I think, with the cameras on. It's a fairly easy one. You can leave the trailer stretched for a scrap metal site, which is very rare with a 20-foot box on, which makes my life a bit easier this morning. All I have to do is just reverse into the bay to get the box lifted off and back on again, and that's fine by me. Really want to spend too long out in cab. It is raining, but it's not that heavy at the moment. Let's just hope this access road's fairly clear and we can get on it. Looking alright. You used to go other way around the building, you used to go other side of it, but they put this new road in here which is decent access road. It's not that decent coming out, but can't quite make it. Oh, they have changed it. They put that new curb in here. They took the curb out, so at least we can get positioned somewhat, and people can still get out. So we'll take that. So I'll wait to go get on Weybridge and update you once we're getting loaded or something. Alright, we're out. We're loaded finally. Took a while in there. It wasn't really great to film in there. There were a lot moving about. You had to keep your wits about you in the scrap yards. There's big plant machinery going about, and it was a small yard, so decided not to film. We're out though. We're 173 mile down to London Gateway. We'll be parking down there tonight in the Tilbury yard. Dear me. Bless me. So yeah, we're going to be parking down there in the Tilbury yard. We've got a 9 o'clock Yorkshire in the morning out at a place called Devise. 40 high cube. The weight's actually lighter than the box is probably going to be, so I don't know what's in it. I don't know where the empty's going after that. It's a old K-line box. So it's Ocean Network Express now 1. It doesn't say where it's actually going, so but I'll try and find out from office and get them digging and see if they can find out where it's going. So yeah, we're going to have a break at Colsterworth so I can go buy a coffee cup because I need a coffee. I need to wake up, go warm up. It's a bit chilly today, a bit cold, but we're on our way down a Gateway at least, so we can get a decent run in today. Get a 12.5, 15 hour day out of today. I just need to park up really as soon as. It's probably going to be looking at 4, half 4 start in the morning. There we go, just coming to get off at Colsterworth. The sun has come out to play now. 47 minutes left in a 4.5 hour driving, so we grabbed 15 minutes when we were up at the job this morning. So we'll grab a half an hour here, and that resets our drive time then and a working time. So that we're all good to get down the Gateway and parked up on that then. say I'll grab a coffee cup while I'm here, because I want a cup of coffee. I'm struggling. I was going to try and last all week, because you buy them from services and they're crap, they're terrible. But this one hopefully should be slightly better from Colsworth. They might have a different type of range in, so we'll have a look. But I need to buy one, because it's no fun not having one. I like my coffee, what can I say? So yeah, we'll get in here and parked up in the space, and I'll catch you when we're leaving. There we go, we're just pulling out of a space now at Colsworth. I tell you, it's warmed up though, humidity's got up. It's saying 22 degrees at the minute. Bought a coffee cup and I've instantly regretted it, because it's cheap, £4.50. They only had one type in, and it's a type that I've had a few times, and they are really cheap. The seals are terrible on them. They don't hold much coffee, and it's already leaking out as it is. So what's this lad doing here? We want to go left. I think he really knows where he's going. In fact, we can get out to right, I think, rather than wait for him. We'll go out this way, round back of the wash. I'm sure you can get out here. You used to be able to anyway. Let's have a look. Just while we see what's happening. Because I think he's going to get moved anyway. It looked like he had a fridge on, and fridge parking's on this side, so yeah, we can get out of the top here. Doesn't say no exit. So that will do for us. This lad's turning in, that's at the gate. We've got Hanson's coming out. It's all go at minute, innit? So we saw that lad, we'll let these two go. And then we're good to go down the London Gateway. We ain't got a VBS through yet, we're still waiting. Still don't know where it's going after this. The empty box once we're tipped in the morning. But they've got time to get something sorted. They need to get it sorted anyway, so let them know I'll definitely be down there for about 5 o'clock. So it's all we can do, isn't it, at the minute? As we try and get out of here. There we go, I can go now. How heavy is this box? Don't weight limit is this. Someone coming from the right. And then we'll get out and down the road, get flat out. Got a clean card now. So we are good to go. I wish these had a bit more power, these wagons. They are, you struggle, you really do struggle with them to get going on just slight inclines like that. You know, it's not comfortable. It's not comfortable driving. You feel like you're fighting it most of the way, but oh well, let's join the A1 and get on the way. Finally down the gateway. Been a long day so far. It's felt like a long one. Gonna be a heavy one. No change gear on me. did manage to keep it rolling, but as soon as I put my foot on accelerator it changed gear, so that's nice. Yeah, it's felt a long day, long dragging day, but we're getting to the end of it. Finally just got a VBS sent through from Gateway, from our yard down at Tilbury, sorry. They've finally sent through a VBS for us to get this box off and the one on for tomorrow. Still no word of where it is going once it's empty. They might be able to get it into Southampton, she reckons, or possibly reload it depending on what state the box is in. So it's all up for debate in the morning, but I just want to get this off and on. It's on off and on in the dock tonight, which is something we've not done since I started these videos. So it's just the same process. We might have to change pads and go somewhere else to get a box out of a different stack, but it's not much different. So I've got to stretch this trailer and put up the back pins for a 40-foot box we're getting on. I believe it's going to be a heavier box than what the paperwork says of 2.2 ton, mainly because the boxes for 40-footers usually weigh about 3.7 ton, and it's going to some refrigeration refurbishment place or something like that down at Devise, down near Swindon, and the company that it's name that we've got, it comes up on their website as this refurbishment place that they must own or have shares in, and the looks like they are to do something to do with cows. It's called Future Cow. So I think it's to do with them getting milk from cows or something like that. So it could just be some machinery that's coming for repairs or something. So we'll find out tomorrow. But first we'll go get this box off and the next one on. We just got a box on, working away out of Gateway. It is actually light, this box, I'm surprised. It can't obviously be 2.2 ton like the paperwork says, because its tail weight of this box is 3.8 tons, so it's a bit heavier than that, but it's certainly lightweight, that's for sure. So we'll get some good fuel economy on the way over at least. And the box isn't in bad as condition as I thought it was going to be either. It looks a fairly I say new, I don't think K-Line have been around for about 5 years now, but probably about 5, probably one of the last ones they got through. So it does look half decent box, so we'll take that, because there might be a possibility of getting a reload on the back of this tomorrow then maybe, but we will see, and we'll go from there. So we're just round to Tilbury Yard now to go park up for the night. Right, so we are all parked up now. We've just got into the Tilbury Yard. Just found a bit of a quiet spot here to park in, so I am going to get off and get my tea. I'm still feeling a bit under the weather, a bit rubbish, so I bought a sandwich when we were at Colsterworth to do like homemade sandwiches there from the cafe, so got one of them. I'm just going to do that, and I think some soup tonight for tea, a bit of a quick easy tea, and just do like an half hour, 40 minutes of editing and then get to bed early. So I'm going to get off because it looks like it's 3 hours away roughly from the job at the minute, so probably looking about a 4 o'clock start, something like that, because we might need diesel. So I'm going to get off, get ready for tomorrow, and we'll get on with it, and I'll see you all tomorrow.